Independent creatives can wear a lot of hats, but at the core, we conceptualize ideas, produce them, and at some point we promote it. But for many of us, there's much more that goes into it. Today I'm going to share my tiny studio space and a system I set up to help make me a better artist. My name is Frank Montano, and I'm a full-time artist that runs the Feast Studio. It's a space where I bring 3D art to life. I moved into this 80 square foot studio space back in 2015. It was great at first because it allowed me to use equipment that I couldn't use in my house, like a pressure pot and compressor. And as my business grew, I brought in more equipment and furniture, but it slowly started to get cluttered, and this made it difficult to work in. I spent more time cleaning up just to move around, which was stressful, and I started to dread coming into the studio. So I developed a system to help me stay focused and create a space I like being in. To start, I broke down my workflow and created areas for each process, with one goal in mind: to avoid clutter. The first area is my main work desk. You'll notice this is where I start and end each project. And by having this large 5x2 standing desk and my overhead lights, it's ready for me to start creating concepts, digital sculpt, and paint. It's clean and simple. The next area in my workflow is the tech station. I wanted this area to work as efficiently as possible, so I could set up my sculptures for print, answer emails, edit videos, charge batteries, and fulfill orders all in one spot. I bought the longest tabletop I could find and built this riser for the shelves to hold it, and it's fastened to the wall for extra support, so that it can hold my MacBook, tablet, docking station, and accessories safely, along with 2 3D printers and a cleaning curing station. And you'll notice no clutter. It's by far my favorite area, especially because I have artwork from friends and plenty of books that help bring some character into the studio. Once my designs are printed and cleaned, we move into the area that's considered the dirty area. Everything from sanding, cutting, drilling, silicone mold making, resin casting, and spraying goes on right here. I have a wall of supplies along with drawers containing items for each of those tasks. My heavy casting equipment is tucked down below and out of my way. Since I have so many tools and supplies, I tried creative ways to stay organized, like adding this pegboard for tools. And thanks to my father-in-law, these hand-built overhead shelves hold tons of stuff. I also found these shelves that I use for drying racks that fit perfectly on this wall. And throughout my studio, you'll find various bins containing things for sculpting, 3D printing, more art supplies, and tools. And from there, that takes me to my main work desk, where I finish off the project, take photos, and even shoot B-roll of the final reveal. Now I would love to have a bigger studio with more space and maybe a bathroom. However, working in a tiny space that I quickly outgrew forced me to rethink how I would use it and how to break down each part of my creative process. Having an efficient workflow helps me get into a rhythm, and it allows me to juggle all the tasks needed to run a full-time art business. It gives me the freedom to create without distractions, like I did in this video.